What's up, YouTube? It's Jay bringing back with another video. As you can see, I'm on a different account or profile. I'm now Atomic. Ooh. Yeah, I've been changing the stuff for so long, but I just created a new superhero. So yeah, and I'm gonna be giving y'all the basically a loadout for Atomic Tank, the best loadout for Atomic Tank. Okay, so cause some people be like, you need 3 shields. They'll have the shield of hard light. They have the shield for atomic, and they have the supercharged. Like, that's too much freaking. Like, there's really too much shielding. Like, you don't need that much shielding. You really need to heal yourself, and you need to pull the enemies towards you. Somebody used. What did they use? I forgot what they used. Wait, I ain't trying to throw no shade on nobody's YouTube channel. But they use this. They use Unleash Antimatter. Ooh, I was like, no. They use Fracture. They use Mass Density. They use Density. Where is it? The shield. Where is it? Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Okay, here this Density. They used it. And they had one healing ability where it was like, I think it was this, yeah, it was this one. Proton Remedy. I mean, that's good, but that's not a good loadout at all. Then they had Hard Light. They had Hard Light right here. Like right here, they had Hard Light. Then they had the regular shield. Then they had the healing ability. Then this ability. It's just too much. But anyway, we'll get straight into this loadout. Okay, so first you're gonna need an Atom Splitter. This is a good, like it's the best one for pulling and stuff. Because when the first thing, like as soon as you use it, you pull out enemies towards you. You press square or try melee. Because some people play on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, and it's gonna pull them up at you again, and it's gonna give you a molecule charge. You need molecule charge to heal yourself and stuff like that. So once you get the molecule charges up, you can heal yourself for more. Then you press it again, and then it refreshes your Quark glowing aura, which just heals you and gives you let you take more damage. And then tank roll, it gives you it heals you for 40% of your max dominance. So yeah, you need dominance with every tank, but you really need dominance more with atomic. Okay, thermochemical explosion. This is the second thing you need. Create a localized explosion. Localized nuclear explosion damaging enemies in front of you. I love this one because when you it knocks them off their feet, they just be stuck in the air. Like literally, this one is so good, bro. It causes press melee again, like I said. Continue causing localized explosions. Okay, it grants you a molecule charge, which heals you with the first one. Then you press it again. Then the second one refreshes your Quark glowing aura. It still heals you and make you take less damage, and it adds a nuclear pressure stack. Once you have 3 stacks, you gain 6 molecule charges will heal you for so much. Enemies take additional damage while your Quark glowing aura is active. It's harder to say when you actually try to speak fast. Okay, but it just it heals you for 40% of your max dominance. Okay, neutron bomb. Actually, if you don't want to use this, you don't have to. But this one is good for you just okay, you finna die, right? And you running from the enemy because you don't have a healer. I mean, this loadout good for healing. So y'all, it's just in situations like if the person a level 285 and you a level 260. 268 or something like that, then you're gonna end up needing a long range attack. You just launch an explosive energy bomb at your enemies, damaging them. It's good. It's very good. If you ask me, because most people just rush in and jump in. I wouldn't do that first. I use this, then I activate my mass density, then go in. Because if somebody way higher than me, I would not rush in and get one tap. So you press range, then just continue launching enemy energy bombs at your thing. It gives you a molecule charge, which still heals you. The second one does the same thing, and it gives you a molecule charge still, and it just heals you for 40% of your max dominance. Okay, Proton Remedy. If you're gonna be a tank, you need this. You literally need this freaking skill. You need this skill. Yeah, you need this ability. Okay, okay. It said usable while controlled. This is actually good. Regenerate your damage tissue by focusing on your own subatomic structure, healing yourself over time. That's so good, dude. You need healing. You burst heal yourself. Then let me read the recovery time is sped up if you have molecule charges, which is if you use so many molecule charges at one time, it heal you for more, and it gives you a little aura on your body. That's the Quark glowing aura, and then it make you take less damage. Okay, it activates your Quark glowing aura if you have at least 1 nuclear pressure stack and at least 2 molecule charges when this is used. Okay, this right here, if you have a nuclear pressure stack and 2 molecule charges, this heals you over time. So that's pretty good. Okay, density, for a fact you need this. Because if you don't have no shield, you trying to run up like that, you're going to get towed up. But okay, usable while control shield, anybody know that. Increase your molecule density and Transmute your body into extremely fortified metal for a short time, allowing you to absorb incoming damage. 10 of tank roll plus 10 control resistance. Okay, this you need this literally. It don't matter. Well, I like putting myself on R2 and square, or like on the right side and square. I love putting my shield on that side because I know I pop my shield with it most of the time. And most of the time I do my actual just healing without having to do all those extra combos and stuff. I just press it with X, L2 and X. I love this loadout. Okay, mass density. Everybody knows what this is, but force yours and up to 7 group members' bodies to transmute into a heavy metal, causing incoming damage to be absorbed. This is the best ability for every tank, literally, because this right here, it gives everybody on your team basically a shield, but it just makes them into metal. They take all incoming damage. When you get to a high level with this, dude, it helps out so much, especially like a raid. Like, what's the name of that raid? Like, the Justice League Dark Missions, okay, with that little big void gazer that's at the end. This is so good, bro, because he be one-tapping people. Like, I if you can watch my old video, I almost got one tap, but somebody used mass density, and it literally took like at least 50-some thousand incoming damage literally before the thing ran out. I'm like, dang, that's good. Anyway, let me get back to it. It says enemies attacking group members not in tank roll are detunted and compelled to seek other targets. You and up to 7 group members gain 10% crowd resistance. So basically, when you use this on somebody, most of the time, if you ain't got no other tank and you the only tank, the enemy's gonna attack you. So yeah, that's basically like, it takes the damage off your teammates. Like I'll say pop this. Like if you see everybody health draining real fast, pop that real fast. Then more likely you got a healer, they're gonna get healed up to max health. So yeah, you pop this real fast and stuff, and you're gonna be good. Okay, so if you don't want neutron bomb, I suggest you go with probably neutron blast. I'm sorry, I cannot say some of this stuff. Alright. Never use no other supercharge in here except for freaking mass density. If you use any other thing, it heals you. Energize is good for like if you're damaged. Or not like you go for damage, but you don't want to die fast, then energize maybe. But no, it'll be atomic blast, you want to go for damage. But radiation, that's trash, literally. No. Most of the time, when you have high level raids in a radiation burn, you use that supercharge. Most of the time, the bosses won't get knocked down because they freaking dominance be way higher than yours, so it's no point in using it. What else I like to say? Okay, so if you don't want to use that, then you can use nuclear burst. I like nuclear burst, but it's just not as good as that one to me. Or beta surge. Beta surge is pretty decent. I like beta surge. But I just stopped using it because, I just don't like it. And it's different. It just does. It just don't sit right with me. So, yeah. Alright, anyway, with my loadout. If I was you, I would never go for fracture in a freaking tank build. It's no point. Unleash antimatter, no. Atomic reorganization, not really. Because the best pull in here is this. Because if you keep using it, every time you press hit tap melee, it literally pulls every enemy in. Like if they, how some enemies shoot and they jump back after you pull them in, it'll pull them in again. Then the third one will pull them in and then shoot them back out. And then spam thermochemical explosion. Yeah, I liked it. And then, what I'm about to say, particle beam, no. It's good for if sometimes you want to detunt, but tunt, but yeah, no, I would not. It only touches a single target anyway, so most of the time when you play on big raids, they spawn enemies, so it's no point. The only person you're gonna turn is dead person, so yeah. Alright, so what I'm about to talk about, okay. So that's it with that. Anyway, so the order you need to use this in is when you first get in the raid, I would say you use neutron bomb first. But you jump in first, make sure you activate density, then activate atom splitter. Or sometimes if the person is lower than you, use atom splitter. Go ahead and do that combo with it. Use thermochemical explosion, then go back to atom splitter, and then use that again. Then use neutron bomb. Use that. And if your health go down, use proton remedy. Then after you get done using proton remedy, use density because like I said, once you get enough charges, proton remedy heals you over time. Then you just go back and forth. Let me show you. Don't mind my level right now. I just created this account, but you do this. Boom, 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 boom. Do this again. Boom, boom. Neutron bomb. Heal. Max density. Density. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. As you can see, as soon as I get done using Atom Splitter again, as you can see, and I use Thermochemical Explosion, I heal myself a remedy. Neutron bomb. That's it. Max density, and you just go from there. And it's barely a waste freaking power. I hit so many freaking combos and I still got power left. Alright. That's it with my loadout. Oh yeah, and use the shield. If I was you, I use the shield. Yeah. So alright, we done with this. Okay, I almost forgot. I was moving a little too fast. I gotta show the stat points. Okay. So if I was you, I'll go ahead and max out shield, cause I mean this is the weapon I use. But max out your weapon. Most of the time you're gonna use like a weapon that's good for close combat. Like some people use a staff, but I don't use a staff with tank. No. I would use brawling, shield, or if you ain't got brawling or shield, I would use probably one-handed. Probably most likely one-handed or two-handed. Yeah, that's what I would use. Martial arts, no. It's really good for like long range, but yeah. Okay, so you max out your thing. Okay, you always supposed to do the first part of this so you can move faster. You do not use no iconic powers unless you ain't gonna use a shield. If you're not gonna use the shield, get the shield made out of hard light shield. Okay, make sure you're gonna have two like the superpower shield, like the supercharged shield, and the regular shield, or the hard light shield. Do not use 3 shields. It really make no point. It really is no point of doing it. Okay, so you're supposed to get hybrid. It focuses on healer tank. You get critical healing chance. That's the first time you get. You max that out to 20 because you like it's for healers, but you heal yourself too. This means you're gonna be getting critical heals from yourself. You healing yourself for crits. I mean, you can get critical healing magnitude, but I still don't see the point of doing it. I mean, I would rather get critical healing magnitude after I get like at least my dominance to at least about 70, 80 out of 265. Then you can move on to critical healing magnitude. But I'm not gonna do that because after I get it to like 70 or 80, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my health. I work on my health last because I mean I don't need that much health. I need dominance for a fact. Because like I was saying earlier, you need that dominance with every tank. But this tank, you really do need dominance like as max as you can. Then the arguments I've been using, this is the arguments I only have. Make sure you level them up. Okay, I'm using the Dillister Refractor for a fact. And an Everyman prototype. I ain't get the 3rd artifact yet because I'm still leveling up this one. So, you're dominating runs for a fact. You level them up. I'm barely just leveling it up because, I just started on this account. Okay. And I like, yeah. And that's basically it. Put this stuff in order. Hold on. Okay, for trinkets, since I ain't make my base yet, as you can see, I still got my hideout and stuff right here. I never get that. If you rich and stuff, you got the utility belt. Get your trinket. I mean, if you had the Death Blossom, you might want to get her. Get a supply drop and get either a backup or get like the missiles or like the missiles and stuff. I forget what it's called. Oh, it slipped my mind. Do not get a sidekick. No, do not get a sidekick. I don't see what's the point of a sidekick if you're a tank. I mean, you gonna either heal yourself, and I mean they give you. Okay, I see that they give you a shield and all, but no. I just don't see the point. I mean, some people might don't see why not use a sidekick, but it'll basically be a waste of a trinket. I mean, yes, a space. So you automatically supposed to have your trinket that you get from a regular, thing from being whatever your role you will. I need to level up mine. But you get the supply drop for a fact, because that supply drop gives you power and health. So if you're in a tight situation, you activate that shield and you use that supply drop, because sometimes your healer won't come in clutch. You'll have like a celestial healer or something like that, and they might not come in clutch. And so you use that supply drop. It depends on like, make sure you get it to 3rd tier. I mean, it's 75 switch marks to get it to 3rd tier. I think it's 75. I don't want to get it wrong. It might be 55 or 60, whatever. I know 25, then it's fit. That's 50, but I don't know what the last one is. Either 5, 10, I don't know, because sometimes it'd be different. Get the supply drop, get the missiles and the Death Blossom trinket if you have it. If not, then if I was you, I would go for the sidekick because you'll need like a pet or something. So yeah, that's it for that for big facts. Okay, you know the drinks and stuff. You should know. You shouldn't be that crazy. Anyway, all right.